we watch your new show cause it's very sublime. I'm so excited cause it really is time for 9 at 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Woo! So tell us what's new, now let me throw you a cue. It's 9 at 9.
All right, number 9, it's spring. You want to walk into the room and have people say, bruh, she just ate that Luke.
Oh.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, and
Really
thank
got
you.
it.
Here's some simple fashion math from fashion blogger Stephanie Conklin. She calls it the 7-point outfit hack. The simpler the item of clothing, the fewer the points it gets. For example, jeans, 1 point. Plain t-shirt, 1 point. Statement pieces like bold prints or a fancy scarf, 2 points.
Yeah.
An ideal outfit should be around 7 or 8 points total. It should never be less than 6 points or more than 10. For example, cute pants, a fun top, 4 points. A great pair of shoes or boots, 2 points. Accessories, another 2 points. You're a solid 8, which keeps you in the range you want to be in. When in doubt, take off one thing. If it feels like too much, it probably is.
Wow.
I didn't understand.
A lot of math.
That's a lot of math for your
A
outfit.
lot of math.
Yeah.
I will.
Number 8, your shopping cart is disgusting. Recent studies show that the handles of your grocery store cart contain identical strands of bacteria that you would encounter in your average public restroom.
Oh, boy.
They're most likely to have salmonella and E. coli associated with raw meat and produce. So yes, use one of those antibacterial wipes on the handles, especially if your kids are sitting in them, since kids are fond of putting their mouths on everything.
Yeah. Number 7, a very interesting article on BigThink.com, what chess and drug dealers can teach you about manipulation. Writer Johnny Thompson points out the greatest tacticians are those who think ahead. There's something called theory of mind, which is the ability we all have to see things from another's point of view. And chess grandmasters and drug dealers have one thing in common. They are many steps ahead of their rivals. That's what the character D'Angelo is explaining in this scene from The Wire.
Yeah.
And a study from Mount Sinai School of Medicine shows what the brain does when we're trying to manipulate others. A drug dealer who runs a large enterprise has to constantly be thinking about what others will do next, just as a good chess player does. And they tend to use the same part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex. Oh, it's my favorite cortex.
Yeah, mine also, Larry. All right, number 6, or sex, whichever one you want. Please enjoy this video from a night market in Indonesia. This is Novi, as one of the commenters said, a quick smoke and some open-toe shoes are all you need. Here we go. Got the heater.
Come on now.
That.
Wow.
Just got to keep it in there. That's the only challenge.
Oh, boy. Oh, gosh.
This has you written all over it, Larry. Look,
You know,
no
this
hand.
is like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Wow.
Huh.
All right, number 5. Here's a weird-looking creature. What the heck is it? Take a look. Oh.
Oh, that's a dog. That is.
Catfish.
Very expressive eyes.
Yeah.
Are those eyes?
You ready for what it
It's
is?
a Shih Tzu or something.
That's a turtle.
It's an Asian giant soft-shell turtle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Horrifying.
Boy.
You sure?
Oh, now I can kind of
Yeah,
see the
there's the
shell
shell in the
back
back.
there. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a long
A
neck.
very long
Yeah.
neck. Good necker.
Yeah. Wow.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Well,
All
really
right.
making that turtle work.
All right, number 4, when Mount St. Helens in Washington State erupted in 1980, all that lava and ash killed everything for a few miles around. But some scientists had an idea about how they could get things to quickly start growing again. Send in the gophers.
There we go.
The problem was the top layers of the soil were all dead, but below that, the soil was rich and ready for vegetation. Gophers are considered pests because they dig so much. The thought was they would take old soil and move it to the surface, which would lead to a recovery of plant life A bunch of gophers only spent one day around the mountain, but 6 years after their trip, there were 40,000 plants thriving where the gophers had gotten to work.
Isn't that nice?
That's a beautiful story.
Yeah, number 3, your toothbrush has come a long way. The very first ever nylon bristle brush was sold in 1938, but back in 1498 in China, they had to be clever and work with whatever they had. So people took the stiff, coarse hairs from the back of a hog's neck and attached them to handles made of bone and bamboo.
Nice.
And that's how the first toothbrushes
That's a fun way to do it.
Nice.
All right, number 2. You know what the world needs right now? The Gong Show. It originally ran from 1976 to 1978 on NBC's daytime schedule. Then it ran in syndication after that. Amateur performers had just 45 seconds to wow 3 celebrity judges without getting gonged. But the best part was when things got out of control with Gene the Dancing Machine. Here's their version of I Want Your Text.
I watch a show every day on a Billings, Montana station, and I love Gene the Dancing Machine. I just wish you'd give him another chance. So, all right, let's give him another chance. Lay it on now. Here comes Gene the Dancing
simple stuff, Adam.
The idea is he's terrible. He never gets picked to win or something. I don't remember.
I think that it was the backstory. Do you remember, Mike? Did he used to work there?
He worked on the show.
Yeah,
Worked on the show,
when
and
they
they'd
had
have.
time, he would just come out and do
I think,
his little
they were
dance
running
and-
light one day, and they got
exactly.
Gene.
And then people started cheering for him.
I love it. All right, number 1, thanks to the BBC archive for this interesting clip from 1974 about a local cultural tradition in Scotland.
For most of the year, Kinross is a sleepy Scottish town. Little happens here to arouse the local population, and time has a reputation for progressing at a leisurely pace. But for once a year, for only one weekend in the year, something happens to Kinross. It's invaded by folk from an outside world, a world of music, ballads, and song. Well, we're here today to observe a subtle art of voice projection as old as music itself. Warming up are some of Britain's champion diddlers in training for an international event. Any diddler worth his salt will be in Kinross today. This man is the crown prince of the diddle, a champion among champions, whose prowess at the diddle has won him many international diddling awards. Well, today, Davey's back, coming out of retirement to compete in the Kinross International World Diddling Championship. Now, you're the champion, aren't you?
Well, they called me that.
Do they?
I've never claimed to be a champion, except a champion of this diddling.
Now, can you...
I've never claimed to be a champion at it.
Tell me about diddling. How did it start?
Well, diddling must have started when the first kiddie was on its mother's knee, because it is mouth music.
It's the original music.
It's the original music.
How does it go?
Would
Would you try some with me? Annie Bell, twice world diddling champion, champion whistler and melodeon player, is a lady who knows a diddle or two.
The diddling part must be continued. I look for good timing.
Yeah. The first diddler takes the stand. The World Championship has begun. But a lot of very, very strong diddlers here today, so it's all now with the judges. Going to be the 1974 World Diddling Champion.
Oh, no.
The winner is Davy Glenn with 62 out of 70.
And Davy Glenn makes a comeback. So the
Which
crowd
one was
greets
it?
the
Oh,
1974 World Diddling Champion, Davy Glenn.
Mind you, diddling counts. He just looks like a champion. You know, act like you've been there.
Yeah.
That was great.
Thanks. It's a 9 at 9.
It's 9 at 9.
All right, we've been keeping